Oh, hi! Thanks for joining us in the forest. Today we're going to learn about the lives people lived a long time ago.
We're still in Tennessee's Great Smoky Mountains. Come hike with us to see some cabins that people used to live in.
We want to know why, we want to know how, so ask us now, bow wow meow.
Check it out! We found this old cabin. No one lives here anymore. The house is empty.
Is this smaller than your house?
Yes, it's a lot smaller in here.
People used to live with a lot less than we do now.
Let's go to the Heritage Center to see what kind of stuff the people kept inside.
Cabins all had a fireplace, a cooking area, a pantry, and some nice cabins had music and spinning wheels.
Spinning wheels were used to make wool and other fiber into yarn and string for making tapestries and clothing. Do you think you could learn to make your own clothes?
I like to make a princess dress.
I think I'd like to make a pair of striped pants.
Haha, I wonder what I'd look like in a dress. Whoa, yay, look! I've got a dress on, woohoo!
Isn't it wild that people used to make their own clothes?
Other than making their own clothes, inside their cabins they used to have cupboards for their dishes. These are fancy ones.
And they had a bed, of course. If it was a nice bed, it was filled with feathers.
What if it wasn't a nice bed?
Then it was filled with corn cobs.
Yikes! That doesn't sound comfortable to sleep on corn cobs.
I don't think it would be.
Some beds were made with ropes, too.
And most cabins also had a dining table. But dog, the bed is in the same room as the kitchen and the dining table and, well, everything's in the same room.
You're right, Kat. You can't fit much into a small house. But they did have an upstairs in this house, too. That's where the children slept.
I'd like to live in this house, dog. Life seems simpler.
We could just sit by the fire and rock in our rocking chairs.
But there was a lot to get done on a farm, dog. Most things were made by hand. The clothes. But also things like brooms. These rocking chairs we're sitting on. Baskets. And even things like this bull's horn.
Look, I'm gonna blow the horn.
That's fun. Let's pretend to be farmers from a long time ago.
Look, I've got a pitchfork.
It's sure fun to pretend. We can also learn all the cool crafts people used to do. Things like sewing and cooking, but also blacksmithing with metal, building, harvesting plants, carpentry with wood, and pottery too.
Wow, that's a lot of things to learn how to do.
There were a lot of differences between living then and now.
What did kids do for fun?
Well, kids didn't have all the toys we have today. They had to go outside and play in nature.
Woo-hoo!
They played in the rivers on hot days.
And they skip rocks too. That's fun.
Or on windy days, they might fly a kite.
Bow wow! Flying kites is fun!
Or they sometimes hung out around a fire pit or played music.
But there weren't only farmers and pioneers back then. Weren't there Native Americans too?
Yes, Dog, you're right. They were here first. At the Heritage Center, we can see some of the stuff they spent their time doing.
They made pottery, arrowheads for hunting, tools, blowguns, baskets, and art like these masks.
We don't do many of the same things anymore. Have you ever made an arrowhead or tools or basket? See if you can make a mask at home with your family. That's a fun art project.
I love art projects.
Back a long time ago, people did simple things for fun. There was no television, computers, or even radios to listen to.
I guess people spent a lot more time enjoying the great outdoors.
They sure did, Dog. It's a rainy day today, so let's go enjoy the Smoky Mountains by taking a little rainy day car drive through the park.
Thanks for hanging out with us while we learned about old times in the Great Smoky Mountains.
We'll be finishing up our road trip soon, and we hope you can join us as we start heading back home.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. See you next time. If you like White Cat, White Dog, then subscribe.